Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Hello, hello. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Lisa. This is North Star Energy Healing, and this is a bonus reading for the sign of Capricorn. Sun, rising, moon, Venus, cross watchers, all are welcome. So this is a bonus reading for you using the Coffee Cup and Tea Leaf Oracle cards because of all the views, comments, likes, shares that you gave the last 2 rounds of videos that I put out. I am extremely grateful for that. So thank you very, very much. I'm finally over 800 subscribers and I'm so happy. And thankful. If you like my style of reading and you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps my channel to grow. All right, I'm going to face the camera down and we're going to look at what the coffee cup has in store for you, my beautiful Capricorns. Okay, here we are. I need to get another cup. I love this cup that I got. I got it from Amazon. I have teacups, but I just wanted something that would show it better with a bigger view and the white on the inside. And yellow is one of my favorite colors, green being the other. Okay. There are some grounds on the rim. That sometimes means that you're right on the edge of something. You're on the precipice. Something is almost coming to fruition, or you are about ready to embark on something. Oh my gosh. Summertime in Maine, there was a little ant there. Ants are hard workers, and so are Capricorns. Here's the overview of your cup as it looks there. Okay. So, as I said, we were already talking about something on the edge, on the precipice of happening. That doesn't happen very often, so you could be right on the edge of something new or different coming in for you. Okay, Spirit, what do we have here? You have a lot of choices of which paths you can take. All those little lines coming up from the bottom of the cup. So you have some choices, Capricorns, about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. So that's the first message that I hear. Okay, let's see. I see a lot of birds and butterflies. Birds feel free. You know, they fly up in the sky. They just live their lives day by day without a care. Butterflies represent transformation, so that could have something to do with those coffee grounds being on the edge there. I see 2 paths kind of converging into one. So that's here. So there's this row and then the row right next to it. And then there's one path above where they are. So this could be 2 people on separate paths and they converge and come together. It could be a relationship, a love relationship, but it could also be a partnership in, business or what have you, or it's 2 people that have had separate views and they're finally on the same page. I would love to know, Capricorns, if that rings true for you, because it looks like, so the path, when they're separate, the path is a little bit muddy and then it really clears up and the way is clear. So, yeah, would love to know what that is. Okay, let's see. I really keep feeling about the different choices that you have. Here we have this person and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 different, they're not really arms. They're just this here. Different ways that you can do things, different places you can go, different, just lots of choices. Let's see. It could feel a little bit chaotic at times, having this many choices of what to do, where to go, what to build, what to draw, what to paint, what to write, you could feel a little bit in chaos about it. But here you see this ring of protection and there you are in the middle. So it feels almost like you get into this feeling of chaos about something and about not being able to make a choice, and all of a sudden you're in the middle, like they call that the eye of the storm, right? It's all calm. You're able to focus and make the right choice for you, Capricorns. So you get to a point where you're just like, okay, I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to take some time to meditate or just be in nature. I need to figure out which way I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. And then after that, we see another ring. So this ring has just you inside of it. And it moves over to this ring where you've decided who you're going to collaborate with, who is going to be in your group. Hopefully you can see that. See, this here was you in the middle being protected. And this here is you in the ring with others. Okay, so you decide what it is you're going to do and you move forward with the right people, I would say. And now here, it's showing me a ripple effect. Ripple, ripple, ripple. It's ripples right there. So we need to remember that everything we do, every choice we make, everything we say has a ripple effect. It ripples out for a long time. If you say something nice to a person, then they feel good and they say something nice to another person, and on and on and on it goes. By the same token, if we are negative or we say negative things, and this also goes for feelings and frequencies, right? So we have to always be mindful that what we do affects others and affects our environment. It affects everything. So ripple effect. I see there are 3 people holding hands down here. So I feel like Capricorns, there's a lot of collaboration going on. Once you get clear on who it is you want to work with, and what it is that you want to do, maybe you're offered several jobs. Maybe you have the type of business where a lot of people want appointments and you have to choose who you're going to, take on as a client. It could be that. Okay, Spirit. All right. Now we're coming to a spot where everything that you've worked on, it's like it blows up. Like you may have a side business, or it could be your own business, and it's like all these clients, all these things that you're doing, is just like boom, success. Like you have success. If you have a job, if you work somewhere, you could just all of a sudden have huge success there. You're being recognized. Everybody is seeing your hard work. And that just feels really good. So it could be that, just something that's really, the doors are opening. And I see lots of things in that success. I see a lobster. I see a computer screen. I see, looks like a conference table with people sitting around it. Wow, that's awesome. I also see a scorpion. I see 2 scorpions, one here and one here. So there could be a Scorpio that has something to do with this, this opening up, this doors opening energy. I see a person, they're in a lounge chair and they have there's a little umbrella over the lounge chair and they're just kind of relaxing. So it feels like for some of you, this part of the message is for, you work really, really hard. You finally get that breakthrough. Everything happens and this is right under the precipice. And then you're able to kind of take a breath and relax. Okay, phew, I got that done. I got through it. On to the next thing. Okay. All right, let's look a little bit deeper. See, down towards the bottom of the cup. Just keeps showing me those rings of people, those choices, that success that you're having. Now I see a person with a little dog here. There's a person here and they're giving the dog a treat. So if you have a dog, they're just letting you know that, and it's a little dog. It's not like a Labrador. It's a smaller dog. They're letting you know, thank you, I love you. If you have a little dog that's crossed over, because these animals, for some reason in the coffee cup, lots of animals will come through. If you have animals in spirit or pets, I don't know, it just always seems like for some reason they can come through easier in this kind of a way. All right, let's see. I see two people holding hands with a bunch of music notes above their heads. That's right here. Music notes, the two people. And so that's harmony. So two people in a relationship with harmony just all around them. I feel joy, I feel harmony, and this could be the two paths converging, where you are on separate paths and all of a sudden you come together, you see things the same, and it just really works out. Take it if it resonates, don't try to make it fit, Spirit wants me to say. Because not everybody is going to be in a harmonious relationship, right? So you got to take what resonates. All right, let me see at the bottom of the cup. Feels like there's some protection. It looks like there's this big cloak or quilt. Somebody is trying to make you feel like they're with you, they love you, you're protected, they see you. I don't know. I have to give you what Spirit gives me. Maybe some of you, like I have a special quilt that my grandmother made. And yeah, whenever I put that on, I feel just amazing. Showing me another person in a lounge chair. So there's going to be a time, Capricorns, where you get to that point where you're like, okay, I can rest now. I can relax now. All right, let's see what the plate has to offer. Lots of birds singing outside. I love that. I love that sound. These coffee cup readings take a lot longer. That's why I don't do them all the time. But I know that people love them. I love watching them for my sign from other viewers. My sign doesn't get a boatload of views on this channel, which is fine. I'm a Sagittarius. But I still do those readings, obviously, because I feel connected to Sagittarius. The overview of your cup just right there, it just looks like a beautiful, beautiful tree with lots of foliage, or a bush, growing outward, almost like a forsythia or something that grows up and over. Also feel the energy of a dragon in that. Dragon's head here, kind of curling its head over. Dragon energy is very strong, very powerful, very protective. So where I feel, Capricorns, like you have a lot of protection around you right now for whatever reason. This looks like a tree swing with somebody sitting on the tree swing right there, bringing, like, that's the relaxing, comfortable spot that you get to, right? With after your hard work and being on the edge of getting something completed and finally getting there. There is a clear fish hook right here. It even has the little, so fishing line, fish hook, and then the little, I don't know what you call that, barb, right, on the end of the hook. It's very clear. So some of you could be going fishing. And then I hear you're falling for them hook, line, and sinker. So be careful. Be careful if there's somebody that's a sweet talker that you don't quite trust. Always tune into your gut when it comes to things like that. Okay? Feeling here, I don't know why, but they're giving me Japanese vibes here. It's like a sail, like a junket boat. Do you know what those are? Like their sails have, like, they're often red sails with black kind of reinforcements in them. I don't know why they're showing me that. You'll have to let me know in the comments. So like a Japanese sailing boat there. I see a person riding a horse. Person riding a horse. It's the year of the fire horse. It could mean forward. Yes, thank you, Spirit. So they're saying, yeah, you're galloping forward. You're going forward. Everything is going to work out. Just watch out for somebody who's a smooth talker, I'm hearing, with that hook, line, and sinker. Don't fall for everything that everyone says. Use your gut instincts so you can discern what's true. Another person riding horse. Yeah, you're definitely moving forward in something. And you're going to be, I feel you're really happy about it. It's something you've worked on or worked at for a long time. It could be home improvements. It could be landscaping. It could be your job. It could be a lot of different things. It could be a relationship where we saw that convergence of the two paths. The Spirit keeps bringing that back to my mind. And remember, if you see anything in the cup or the plate, feel free to put it in the comments so other Capricorns can see it. We're all intuitive. And, I may miss something. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. There's all these little holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's these little holes here. I'm trying to figure out if that means anything, Spirit. What does that mean? So they're saying, yeah, there's holes in that story. So, yeah, this goes along with the hook, line, and sinker thing. Just really be aware. If somebody's trying to convince you of something that you really don't believe or don't have a good feeling about, my beautiful Cappies. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, that was quite a bit of information there and messages. Okay. Wow. 17 minutes already. All right. Now we're going to use these beautiful tea leaf oracle cards. Also, I don't often use these, but this is just the idea that Spirit gave me. Said for the bonus, do coffee cup and tea leaf. I think the Leo one was different because Leo, for some reason, that sign always gives me the energy of King Arthur type stuff. So I think I used something different for the Leo one. But the other 3 bonus ones that I did have all had coffee cup and tea leaf oracle. Oh, thought that one was going to come out, but it didn't. I have to split this deck into 2 because it's a huge deck. So I will take the one side of it and then the other. Rabbit, grapes, butterfly. Did we have a butterfly in the beginning of your cup? Birds and butterflies, right? So there's butterfly again. Horseshoe. That's funny because we had 2 horses, 2 or 3 horses in your cup. My guides are never wrong. I will tell you that. Vase. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Let me just put these. I don't want to forget the order because sometimes that's important because certain cards will go together. All right, let's do the other one. I hope it's nice where you are. It was 80 degrees yesterday here in Maine. It's going to be 80 something today. A little bit hot. Got to keep the curtains closed to keep the house cool. We don't have our ACs in yet because we've still had some cool nights. All right. Sorry for the silence. Sometimes these come out really fast and sometimes they take their time. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else you want to show my Capricorns? Showing them the love for all the views they gave us. Excuse me. I wonder what your summertime plans are, or I guess wintertime if you're in another place than I am. I don't have any huge summer plans. Maybe going away for my husband's birthday, July 31st. Okay, let's see what the tea leaf gave you. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters, Capricorns. Uh-oh. Too much concern with that. All right. Moving on. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. We did have something like that in the coffee cup, right? The swing, I can't remember. Sorry. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, we already saw that. We saw that. Horseshoe, good luck. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, remember, you're getting to that place where you feel comfortable. Getting to that place where you feel like, okay, I can finally rest and relax. Vase, secret admirer. Ooh, all right. Could have something to do with those two paths converging. Ring, a marriage will take place either romantic or business. We said that, right? It could be romance, but it could also be business partners. Protection from a powerful friend. Oh my gosh. Remember the message about the cloak and the quilt protecting you? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. My guides are amazing. Okay. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Didn't you have that where you were alone in the circle and then with people in the circle? Am I remembering that correctly? Yes. So, yeah. So this is just reinforcing, Capricorns, that you may need to take a little bit of time alone, right? Because you'll be wiser for it. Hard work ahead. Yeah, we already knew about that. More horse energy, but this is a seahorse. Family matters. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Okay. That could go with too much concern over sexual matters. I don't know. An affair doesn't have to be, a romantic affair. Some affair just means something that happens, right? Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. What did we say about the hook, line, and sinker in the cup? I'm telling you, I have the best guides going. Okay, so too much concern with sexual matters. Time to go out and have fun. Butterfly, change. Horseshoe, luck. Vase, secret admirer. Marriage will take place either in romantic or business. Dog is protecting you. Journey ahead. Hard work ahead. Family matters. Disappointment in something. But someone will try to make you do something against your will. I feel like this scissors and club with this go right with that hook, line, and sinker. So just watch out for that. Okay, my beautiful Capricorns, thank you again so much for the views. Please comment and let me know how this resonated for you. Next videos will be posted tomorrow, June 5th at 5 o'clock. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.